Hello and welcome for joining. We are back. You could craft the cardigan. Yeah, huh? Trying to make your little, what do you call it? Whoops, too bad, so sad. Somebody missed out. Somebody missed out on their opportunity to make the, their, what do you call it? Star Walker card. Oh well. Anyways, hello, welcome for joining. We return. We are back with more demos, except that last game wasn't even a demo. This one is, though. Hi, Pachi, welcome for joining. Hi, June, welcome for joining. Welcome for joining into Firestarters. Assuming the game wants to start, and put on the screen. Put on the screen. You had just broken out of the shower. Fucking nice. In the future. Well, I'm gonna read this on the off chance it doesn't show up again. Even if you guys can't see it. In the future, the world's top-rated livestream is Steel, a Japanese gladiator blood sport owned and operated by the nation's most notorious crime syndicate. The contestants? Convicted criminals. The opponents? An army of genocidal androids purpose-built to kill. The prizes? Offshore riches and a nicer cage to rot in. Unhinged, uncensored, unrivaled. A steady feed of raw death and destruction for a ravenous pay-per-view audience. Top contenders earn a shot at Steel Inferno, the most brutal combat sport. Just FYI, this is text. This is white text on a black screen. Which is why I'm not working too hard to try and get it to appear. I will just wait until the game lets me enter the options menu before I touch anything. So you're not really missing out on much. It's just white text on a black screen. Winners walk away with 100 million yen and a full pardon. Losers are carried away in bags. Total victory or total death. Anything else isn't fair to air. Each year's Inferno card only has 5 open slots. To date, 490 contestants have entered. Only 10 have emerged as champions. It's been 12 years since the 10th. This is the story of the 11th. Notorious Crime Syndicate. Press space to continue. Okay, now quit to main menu. Confirm. Let's see. Video settings. You gonna capture what? Do I need to do full screen? Come on, game. Put it on the screen. Problems exclusive. No, it has borderless window. I just don't know why it doesn't want to capture. I may have to just... Let's see. Here, we'll do this one. Properties. There we go. Cool. I think I skipped out in the tutorial, though. Course locked. No course selected. So the game booted me into a tutorial. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So this is Firestarters. Hi Vada, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Apologies if your joke wasn't fun. What joke? Some of you bitches are too anxious for Twitch chat. You realize I could just miss your bit, right? Oh, well there we go. That's why I fucking missed it. I got up to go pee. Sorry if your joke wasn't funny. No, bitch, I had to piss, so I ran. You can literally see. I was like, okay, BRB, gotta pee. And then I hit BRB. And Princess said, go piss, girl. I mean, they. And that was the last thing I saw before I ran. So I didn't even see your joke. You don't... We've said far worse things than that. Piss Maxon. Hi, Pastilino. Welcome for joining. I'm sweet little Willie. Sorry if my joke was unfunny. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I had to pee really bad. Sometimes the streamer will just miss your message. You don't need to point it out. You don't gotta apologize. Sometimes we just don't see that shit. When the streamer misses my bit, chud. Fuck my stupid chud life. Piss Maxine, chud streamer. Yo, goddamn, Anise, 80 stream streak, pop off. Oh, look at that. You hit the boob tummy streak checkpoint. Big eyes, surprise. Kara, testing. Everything seems to be in order. Welcome to your suit. It's still a work in progress. Let me know if anything's uncomfortable, like if it chafes or something. That said, you'd better appreciate it, you hear? I stayed up all night for this. I'm running on 6 cans of 𝐂𝐤 energy and a dream up here. Anyways, let's make sure I calibrate your visor correctly. Look up for me, okay? Alright, now look down. That feel okay, Kara? Use left and right arrows to— What?! Is this built in all the time, or... Huh. Also, wow, this game started me off at 110. Shit, I'm gonna leave it. It's usually where I have it anyways. Yeah, these are good settings. But you like to all agree? No problem. Oh my god! Built-in FOV adjustment. That's nice. That's nice. Because sometimes you do just want to, like... Because sometimes it sucks to pause a game, adjust the slider, go back out to the game, and be like, do I like this? Is this nice? Holy shit. Wahoo, 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 wahoo. Hi, Vala. Nice sad... Whoa, are those emotes from hit streamer Sad Bunny Art? Short for sadistic? I love Bun. Still in progress. Well, you sure hope so. You can't have full releases, free demos. That'd be too peak. I don't know. You sure about that? HighGuard released a full game for free, and you saw how that went down. In flames. My vision is augmented. Alright, engaging bipedal locomotion functionality. Try walking around. Pretty good. Motor controls looking good. 𝐒𝐚𝐭𝐤 should be fully warmed up by now. I'm gonna turn you loose from here. I've set up the visor for a few targets around the commons. Make sure you collect them all before you head back. Have fun, Kara. Collect tokens. Hold space on the ground to jump. Use your jump to climb these boxes. This shit is bright. Oh. Okay. One piece of advice and a request would that I would like a third button here, and I would like that to be options. If I can offer one criticism, I would like options right here. What do we mean we've had 3 Concord disasters in the span of the year? Bitch, we've had 2? What's the third Concord disaster and what's the second? I don't think HighGuard is as big of a disaster as Concord 1 was. I just think that it was a 6 out of 10 game that came out at a time where people really didn't want that. You didn't know that I know Bun? I thought you knew me because you came in from Bun. I love them. He's amazing. Okay, what? If I could say options while I'm in the game so I'm gonna quit the menu, sure would be nice. What? Because I'm like... Maybe it's because of my headache earlier. But I'm like, visually I need to adjust this because my eyes are like straining a bit. That's just sloptions. You only want them because they're convenient. Press shift to form skate dash. Hold on, can I get back up? I love how the tutorial is tied to the top of that area. Combine a skate dash with a double jump to clear this gap. Oh. Oops. Yeah, I just turned all the lights on in my room to hopefully alleviate some of the strain on my eyes on this game. I don't know what it is. I think it is just because I wasn't feeling too good today. Collect all the tokens. Hold mouse tool and move you out to a platform escape boost. Boosting over any metal rails in the world will initiate a grind. Grinding contributes a score multiplier during steel fights. Grind across all tokens on this rail to collect them. Oh, kick ass! Yeah, that move's really good. That feels really nice. Because it just goes. Press control while airborne, perform a ground pound. Ground pounds onto the token in this area's dig site to collect it. Whoa! Oh yeah, there was blood! So something I wasn't expecting? Oh, you could just fucking hold the mouse tool and move to perform escape boost. Boosting will allow you to reach the top ground speed. Okay, yeah, so it's not even just a grind. You can actively just fucking boost no matter where you are. Cool. You know, like the part of the prisoner doing blood sports. Let's fix that. Well, we're doing all the sports parts right now. We haven't reached the blood just yet. But we'll get there. Bingo. Nice job, Kara. You got them all. I'm getting worn slap out. Go ahead and play around as much as you like. Get a feel for it. Head on back to the cell whenever you're ready. Return to your cell in K block when you're ready. Follow the indicator on your HUD to find your way. It's one of those headaches nights for you too, Breasty. You too, huh? Physically massaging my head. Thank you. You're pretty sure you know me from someone else, but you don't remember. Who knows? You've been around the block so long now, I'm a little surprised you didn't know I already knew, Bun. The true streaming experience of giving your eyes no rest and not drinking anything but soda. Well, guess shit. I guess I'm never gonna be a real streamer, considering I don't even like soda. But who needs to be a real streamer when I got gams like these? Good thing I'm an assassin first, huh? Am I small or is the room huge? I think column A, column B. That's my assumption. Column A, column B. Tutorial complete. Adding giantess to the stream tags. Yeah, Sarasa? Is that what you're looking for? This is the second time this week you brought it up. Like, there's no, I don't got any problem with it. I'm just saying, you can be your true self around here if you're looking for giantess stuff. You never drink straight, Mixer. That's why you can never be a real streamer. Also, these designs, especially this one that I'm pointing out with my foot. Ah, she's back. Moi Solinchko. I told you 1,000 times, Striker. Don't call me that. Oh, hey, there she is. Hey, yourself. You don't look too good. Hey, the heck's that supposed to mean? You said you ain't sleep. You look like it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm gonna pretend I heard, wow, Match. This suit feels amazing. You're so smart and cool. Wow, Match. This suit feels amazing, you fucking nerd. Go back to the robotics club. 2 out of 3 is not bad. Thank you, Kara. Anyways, it's time to step into the simulator. Simulator? What do we need that for? Can't they just keep using the commons? For movement, sure, but not for combat. The suit's got an in-unit neural simulator that'll let you safely practice fights. Oh shit, for real? Did you make it? Well, the suit kinda came with it, but I may have made a few modifications. Sounds about right. How's it work? Stand over there by the bench. Hold things at your visor. With good synchronization and a weird neural connection, should be pretty real. Interesting. Sounds kinda like fun. Ready to give it a go? Hell yeah, let's do this. Okay, prepare for input. Been here too long, you have no idea, but hey, you stayed and I'm glad for it. You're staring so respectfully right now. Thank you, Icy Wiener. What, you enjoyed me doing my stretchies? It's important to get some stretchies in. My visor completely went all black, but for a few seconds the darkness seemed to swallow up my peripheral vision and warp all around me. I didn't realize the suit was connected to my brain. Felt like it was completely taking over my consciousness. The feeling and the sound of our prison cell melted away. Soon I felt the subtle warmth of the suit. And then a sea breeze, the rough grit of sand washing around me in the wind, a faint aroma of raw concrete, metal, and dust. In 3, 2, and loading. One. Here we are. The all-new, fresh, abandoned arena for Steel Sandstorm 121 in the flesh. Or in the pixels, I guess. Please excuse the crudity of the models. It may look a bit different in real life on the day of the fights. Anyways, we're gonna run a simulation for the qualifier first, and then the heat. Unfortunately, we don't have any data on the main event. The Steel Production Committee keeps the night show details under wraps. Let's start things off slow, give you a chance to use that weapon of yours. I programmed in some tooltips on your HUD to help you get you started. You got this. Press 1 at any time to equip your pistols. Enemies drop health pickups with the when hit by pistols. Hold mouse with the pistols to equip fire. Cool. With the pistols equipped to fire. Hello! Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, Rexasin. Welcome for joining. Hey, I don't know what this new push... Oh, hold on. I just realized. The game is actually way bigger. Hold. There we go. I was like, I just noticed the game is expanding past the borders of the screen. There we go. Fixed it. Now you can see a lot more. I was about to say, I'm really... Whatever this push to have 2D art of our hot anime waifu protag that we play as in FPS games, big fan of this. Big fan of this. If you think about it, this is literally just the evolution of the Doom Guy face sprite on screen at all times. Why do I need to see my character? It's just taking up screen space. Oh, okay, so you hate the classics. Is that what I'm hearing? Wolfenstein, Doom, you hate the classics. Enemies drop ammo pickups when hit with the bat. Killing an enemy with the bat resets all movement cooldowns. Press mouse 1 to equip the bat and swing. Press C with any weapon form a quick strike. Home run! Press C anytime to equip your mining laser. Holding, you don't know what, but you're holding. You can release now. Because the character's cute. Exactly! Instead of Doom guy, we got Doomer girl. A mining laser is a heat-based weapon that does not... This movement, by the way, feels so fucking nice just to like yap and do as we're moving. This shit feels good. Although, again, I sure do wish I could hit pause and open up my settings so I can rebind the melee button to be my mouse 4 instead of going back to the main menu, but oh well. The mining laser is a heat-based weapon that does not require ammo. Enemies will start burning over time when hit with the mining laser. Burning enemies are slowed periodically and drop armor pickups. So this is Doom Eternal, got it. This one drops health, this one drops ammo, this one drops armor. This is just resource slop shooters. You only like it because it offers a challenge to juggle your resources. Zumi's going hard, looking smooth and speedy. Woohoo! Woo! Nice job, Kara. Seems like you're getting the hang of it. You'll always start any steel fight with your bat, your pistols, and your mining laser. You can unlock all the other three between combat rounds or choose to upgrade things. Alright, time to start the real thing. This will be an accurate simulation of the qualifier for Steel Sandstorm 121. Good luck! This is slightly off topic, but speaking of movement, how do you feel about Warframe movement? Tis tis tis. No, no, no. You wait for the Warframe stream to hear any more about Warframe. No, just kidding. I liked it. I'm definitely gonna need a, I think as I play it more, I'll get the hang of its movement a lot more. Bullet jumping is tight. Some of those early arenas that they put me in doesn't really give me the opportunity to fuck around with the movement and bullet jumping mixing in with combat. But I'm sure I'll get to experience that more as time goes on. Press enter when you're ready to fight. The Surfer is an immobile fodder enemy. Kill enemies to increase your score. Out of the fucking play! Your score is constantly decreasing when inactive. Don't let it hit 0. Contestants who score zeros are boring. Boring contestants get the shot collar. I'm glad that just moving counts as doing stuff. Oh, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. Low ammo. Only 148? That's not fair. Those enemies were spread so far apart. Nicely done. Time for an upgrade. Choose wisely. Spend your points to gear up for the rest of the fight. Press enter when you're ready. Okay, let's see. Current price, 5,000. Awesome! I can't afford shit! Still ain't all about bombs and bullets. You gotta show off mastery over the course. Keep your skates down and your heads up. Special test. Special testers melee only movement challenges. Grind on rails to slow the decay of points. Home run! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm dead! Fuck. Test failed. CS3, please. Counter-Strike 3. Counter-Strike would never look this fresh. Watch other contestants do the stages as a Texas-sized boar. They're slower than molestus in January, but you're gonna leave them all in the dust. I don't have any fucking points! Hi, Sai. Hi, BZ. What's poppin'? How you two doing? You can always trust bullet point trust if your cam movement's fast enough. Hi, Sai. Hi, BZ. How y'all doing? I am not ready for this little edit you've been working on. Oh, edit? Video edits? BZ video work? I'm excited. What you working on? Time for a new enemy. The Overseer is a classic, but don't underestimate it. Prepare for a fight. The Overseer is heavily armored. Shoot it to expose its eye. Yeah, I really don't like melee being on C. Not a fan of that. Out of the fucking park. Home run. Bingo. You've been chilling mostly. Setting up room for a new bed you got. Fucking nice. Congrats on that. Hey, Sai, when did you want to do, Rogue Point stuff? I can honestly rope in 2 others if you need me to. The game's not that expensive. I could buy it for more people. But also, I got another buddy who already owns it anyway, so I could realistically only need to buy it for 1 other person. When I wanna. Fair. Oh god. Give me the fucking shotgun. Press Q at any point to equip your shotgun. Up next, the heater. He's the old destroy design. He's still a nasty little bastard, though. Prepare to fight. Melee on F? Who puts melee on F? It's V or mouse 4. Ow, rude ass. Hey, buddy. Could be next week, maybe. I'd be down for next week. Is it a cool racing car bed frame? Bed frame? Is that the sequel to Warframe? Spend your points on gear and ready up for the next fight. White Sand, portable rail cannon. Unlock the rail cannon for the remainder of the fight. Unlock the rocket launcher for the remainder of the fight. 10,000? Only have 5,000. Damn. Okay, so this game is clearly still a work in progress because those just being little icons is so weird. You've been brainwashed to put melee on E. What game did that to you? Hi, Core Bear. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Time to put it all together. Man, I ain't been this excited since... Ooh, sorry, it's fine. I'm tired. Not even a little bit. I'm not tired. Not even a little bit. You'd better not be either, Kara. This here's the final stage of the qualifier. It means business. Let's do this. Prepare to fight. Fucking damn it, not again. There goes your finger. What'd you do, Vala? Jesus! Prepare to fight. Slow burn. Nice. Fuck! Oh my god, I hate melee on C. I'll get used to it, but like, fuck, I really wish I could rebind this right now. Keep them busy by using different weapons, grinding on rails, and avoiding health damage. I the fucking pop. Home run. I will say, I do like how generous they are with the melee. Like, I do not have to be close at all to hit them with the melee. What you playing? I am playing... What the fuck was it called? Firestarters. That's what it's called. We're checking out the demo for Firestarters. Oh! You can also use the bat to send their own melee attacks back to them. Huh. Neat. Cool. Well, that's super nice to know. Double kill. Continue game. Cool. Definitely need some practice on that, but that was neat. Oh, Warframe is the one that conditioned you to have melee on E. All evil comes from Warframe. The cat claws your fucking finger again. At least you got gloves just in case you weren't preparing to cook. You poor thing. What's the name of the demo right before this one again? The one before the piss break? That one wasn't even the demo. I just owned the full game. It's got a demo out, but I just owned the full game. That one was Horroripillant. Horroripillant. Honestly, you can go into my About section here on Twitch and click on that Black Lantern Collective. What does that link? Does that link to their website, their Steam, or their Discord? I think it takes you to their Discord. I forgot. I set it up forever ago when they invited me. But Hori Pilant. When the fighting in the simulator died down, I closed my eyes and I realized something. When I was in this digital world, I felt as one with the suit. Like, it wasn't even there. Like, it was a part of me. Like, it always had been. My vision faded to black behind my eyelids, and I felt the sound and sense of the simulation sink into oblivion alongside it. Soon, there was nothing. Suspended in the senseless void, I felt tranquil, untethered, and bare. I never felt that way in my life. Maybe humans weren't meant to feel that way. At the very least, maybe I wasn't. All my anger and all the bitter memories of crippling isolation, corrosive paranoia, ugly fights on the streets of Naha, I never felt so far away. If I was willing to give in a delusion, to allow myself the comfort, maybe I'd imagine this is what it'd feel like when droids killed me. Of course, that's what I believed would happen. I could train in the simulator all I wanted, it wouldn't matter. Floating there in an endless sea of synthetic emptiness with nothing to mask my deepest thoughts and rawest feelings felt more inevitable than ever. But it just ain't my style to let go or to lay down and give up. I was gonna die like I lived, finding my guts out. But I was still gonna die, and Match was gonna be crushed. I barely had a chance to truly reckon with the fact before I heard a voice calling out in the darkness, beckoning me back. Sure enough, those simulated sounds of the arena started flowing back into me. I knew my sight was soon to follow. And if I listened hard enough, I felt like maybe I could hear the real voice outside the suit too. Oh well, I thought, maybe we're all gonna die. But there's still a lot of fighting left to do. Time to get back to it. You know, the art style, I don't know if they're also working on it, but the eyes are very reminiscent of the Helltaker art style. You're on mobile. Okay, that's fine. Hori Plant, you could have looked up on your Steam app. Hey, Kara, please forgive Matt. She seems to have tired herself out. No matter. We still just continue with the simulations, huh? Just the two of us? The heat fight will... What's the expression? Take things up a step. Seems the real sandstorms are in the forecast. Keep your eyes open, Kara. But not too open, Udachi Devolchka. I'll be watching. Anyone know what language she's speaking? Oh damn, it's getting real sandy, huh? Prepare to fight. I can't see shit. Ah, I see. Some of the... So this is where some of the challenges are coming from, huh? Thank God I have these little indicators telling me where enemies are. Nice try, buddy! You can still see your attacks even in this sandstorm. So this is what the Silent Hill skate park experience is like, huh? Got it. Hard-boiled. What a pretty game. Immediately can't see shit. Mary sick? Yeah, me too, buddy. I know I ran out of ammo for my guns and I need to use my bat. I'm just trying to find enemies first, you know? Yeah, don't worry. I know I'm out of ammo. I'm just trying to fight these guys really hard when it's a fucking sandstorm. Cool. Aw, damn, didn't see the writing in time. So yeah, you'll be just good. Need to be careful when seasoning meat as long as you keep your pointer away. Best of luck. Oh, hey, I can see shit again. Astigmatism simulator. Let's see. Supercharge emission, increased damage of the mining laser, increased valuable armor pickups, increased damage of the pistols, increased max ammo for the pistols, increased valuable health pickups, and increased damage of the bat, increased valuable ammo pickups. Let's upgrade the mining laser. Eh? What is it now? The slammer. 𝐒𝐴𝐳 I like the look of him. Be careful, Kera. He looks like a strong one. Prepare to fight. I love how they leaned super into the whole fire aesthetic and just named the characters. The Slammer's a very dangerous enemy. Heavy enemy. Oh, I've heard all about the Slammer. The Subway Slammer. It's him. He's gonna slam us. Watch out for its devastating jump attack. Hey, big boy. You know, I'm gonna assume that a ground pound is probably the best way to take you on, huh? Damn, how fucking upsetting that these walls are flat. I was so hoping it could slide up and take his ass out that way. What's up, buddy? How's it going, bubs? Get the fuck out of here! This dude is spinning all around me. Did I counter him from behind? Kick ass. Yo, I gotta say, the baseball bat feels fucking amazing. Every time they do that little slowdown, that shit feels incredible. Blindness on a Snek stream? Blasphemy. Such ferocity. I can see you twitching in real life. Are the slums of Okinawa truly so ruthless as to produce a fighter such as yourself? I must say, Kera, you surely do put a smile on my face. Hey, why is Striker being so sexy? You cut that out. You cut that out before I get too wet to fight. Combat optimization. Increase max health, increase max armor, decrease dash crew. Oh, fuck yeah! Are you kidding? Ooh. Ooh, give me the rocket launcher. Hell yeah. Do I have enough points to upgrade this? Damn, no I don't. So now here's a question. Can a rocket... I can! Perfect! Huge. Another special test, Perhaps Match was right. Rocket skates are very suitable for these arena environments indeed. Down goes a bit! Anise, you can't, to be fair, we can't immediately jump with our legs open at the first big monster thing we see. You didn't even see what the slammer looked like. You just heard his name and went wood. What if it's a subway slammer from Persona, huh? He's gonna slam ya. How's my fucking indicator pointing me this way when there's no one over there? I guess just telling me, I guess the red means this is where the next enemy will spawn. Okay. Not that big a deal, but definitely felt kind of weird. You only care that the Slammer's a robot. Remember, you have 500 hours in Warframe. I was gonna ask a question, but I realized your answer would probably be the same as me. Oh, she's saying da. Okay, Russian. Never mind. I think I figured it out. I assume she's supposed to be Russian, considering the fact she says da. Should have had her say it sooner, so I immediately recognized it. Rookie numbers, get those hours up! I was gonna be like, Anise, are you sure you want to fuck every robot? Technically speaking, aren't the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics robots? And I realized, no, they're pretty fuckable. Never mind. Go about your day. Da, faster, Devochka. Keep going. Kara, I can see you sweating too. This sport does get the blood flowing, no? Portable rail cannon. Let's level up the bat. Never mind. Not enough points to level up the bat. Boss Noi, this many slammers? I'm blushing. What a shame our care will have to show them the scrap heap. Vupere, boyets. Apologies for my Russian. I'm trying my best. You've been playing Warframe since closed beta. Wait, how do I re-equip my rockets? Fuck! I didn't see what button my rockets are tied to! Shit! Q is the shotgun. What is the rockets? It's not 4. It's not E. It's not 3. I just have to scroll to it, but that feels kind of lame. Kill! Get out of here, buddy. Me. So, I see they're definitely going for some strange fucking key bindings. Because what do you mean 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5? 5 the rocket, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Weird. I'm definitely, once this tutorial is over, I'm gonna have to go over everything and check it out. Asking about the animatronics is usually a given. You have like 6.2 hours in Warframe. Like 6 hours and 2 minutes. Unlock the railgun for the remainder of the fight. Increase bat. Increase damage of the pistols. You know what? Upgrade our pistols. Case hardened steel. Increase damage of the bats. Increase value of all ammo pickups. Railgun. Hi! My shotgun. Damn, can't afford that. This is it, Kara. The Sandstorm Heat finale. Oh, so many droids in so little time. A lesser contestant would be no further, but you? I believe you'll finish in time for dinner. How you been playing Warframe since closed beta but only have 6 hours? Must not be a very good game if you only have 6 hours after this many years. Where the fuck is my rocket launcher bound to? That is gonna bug the shit out of me. Because I looked at the railgun, it just says unlocks railgun for the rest of the fight. But Q, the button that pulls out my shotgun, is not pulling out the shotgun. Because I didn't buy it. But it's not pulling out the rocket launcher either. Dude, this shit is so free. That rocket feels great though. When I can figure out how to use it! Hey boyos, you got some ammo for me? Like, I want to whip out the rocket launcher, but it feels so pointless when I just have to keep scrolling to it. Please, let me use the options! While in gameplay, I don't want to have to quit to main menu and start all over. Like, these are all super easy to swap to. Everything else though, not so much. 6.2 thousand hours. I know, I was being cheeky. Open up. You know, I didn't mean to parry with the baseball bat. I was just trying to switch to the rocket launcher, but shit, sure, I'll take it. See, when this game's going, this feels really good. The fact that the key bindings are all weird and I can't change it until after completing the sequence kinda sucks. It is a minor gripe, but also it's one of those things of like, wow, I really wish I could adjust my settings while I'm playing the game. Quit to main menu. Move back, jump, dash, ground pound, skate boost, use, fire weapon, pistols, bat, mining laser, shotgun, railgun. R for rocket launcher. No. We don't do that here. Shotgun, put that on 5. Rocket, put that on 4. Quick strike, put that on mouse 4. Railgun, put that on 6. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, actually, shotgun on Q wasn't too bad. QER is fucking weird, though. I get it. I get why they did that, but that... That felt weird. Ready up, enter, cool. I think we're good now. I think I am A-okay. Let's continue. Holy shit, Match, that was awesome! Hey, do you think we could... Be quiet, Dorotka. You'll wake her. When I looked towards Match's bunk, I was silent in an instant. Striker once told me an interesting story. That bat has bigger reach than the Ryui Wukong staff. She told me that 6 months before I got into Kansai Supermax, there was a bombing at the Tokyo Regional Immigration Bureau. We got a cat in here? Nice! A Japanese nationalist group had been on the rise in the capital. Anyone with the pulse would have assumed they were the ones responsible. But the evidence of the scene told me a very different story. Serial numbers on the bomb's delivery device pointed to one place, the Osaka Heavy Robotics Company, and the employee whose fingertips were all over that device, Margaret Walker, the sole daughter of the U.S. Marines family of 6, was both the textbook image of Southern Christian girl and a bona fide child prodigy. She loved engines, gadgets, power tools, and anime. When she was just 19, she graduated with a doctorate in the mechanical engineering and a minor in Japanese. She had been hired out of school by Osaka Heavy a few months before the bombing, and was known to be dissatisfied with the work she'd been assigned. It was proven that she started moonlighting, doing more interesting work for particular customers at a cut rate on the sly. After learning of this in the wake of the attack, Osaka Heavy cut her loose and fed her to the wolves. The police and the papers agreed that she must have orchestrated the attack in retaliation for mistreatment and delusionment with the country that had taken her in. Discrepancies like distance from the crime scene were of little concern to the prosecution system, with a 99% conviction rate. They wore her down and drilled their story into her, told her she'd never see her family again, that she'd get the chair. Eventually, she must have uttered something that sounded vaguely similar to confession, and just like that, she found herself in the Kansai Supermax. A misunderstanding and a few overconfident words were all it took to ruin her life. But on my first day in prison, I saved it. And now she lay in front of me, fast asleep after working feverishly to give me a better chance of survival and getting us out of here. The visual novel segments feel so out of place with the gameplay in the arena, but so fitting and necessary, you love it. All this because she couldn't ever seem to run out of ways of thanking me. I never thought it'd amount to anything. I never thought I'd save anyone, or have anyone to care this much to help me. I was positive I'd die out there, but I was starting to think that match was living proof that I'd done at least one thing right in my life. Isn't she adorable? I'm more worried about you. Quit looking at her like that. Like what? Like that? Bah! I'm just happy she's able to sleep. Shh, it's her own fault. What'd she say? 6 kaiju energies? Honestly. Nyeh. She'd been working sick ever since the registration. You gave her confidence with your simulation results today, Keta. She's proud. I remember the registration. For a while, it seemed like a stiff breeze could have knocked her over. Kansai Mega Building 429 Prison, K Block Recreation Room, 2 weeks earlier. Waiting's a bitter feeling that even nicotine can't cure. I firmly held a cigarette in place between my lips. I stood completely still, inhaling, exhaling, not even breaking to ash.
Violence is always
true. Violence is the answer.
The underscore trashman plays the terrorist for 10 points to Coco team.
Its silky smooth burn filled my lungs, and I felt elemental as I realized that smoke feels better inside me than air. Keeping it all to ourselves, are we? Greedy girl. The woman to my left deftly pulled the cigarette from my mouth before taking a long drag of her own. Her Russian accent was the only thing thicker in her mouth than the smoke. I closed my eyes and swallowed the bitter heat of the fumes before letting out a deep sigh. What the hell were we doing? Striker, I don't like this. The voice of the tiny girl to my right was so sheepish and insecure, it barely reached my ears. And here I'd always thought Americans are supposed to be loud. What is this now? Second thoughts? We agreed, no? No, this is absurd. This is completely, clinically, and categorically insane. Calm yourself, Match. Here, it'll soothe your nerves. My cigarette made its way to the right. Match's breath was labored and staggered into intake, and her smoke wafted over my shoulders in a hurried, uneven burst. 15 seconds stopped my cigarette, and I already wanted it back. My head raced and heart pounded. This is pure sadism. This could get Kara killed. Do you want me to be calm? She agreed. We all agreed. I felt sick. A rancid anxiety had been churning in my gut ever since we called the registrar. And this wasn't helping. No, I can't agree to this. Call off the meeting. 2 options. Puke or cut in. No, Match. We're gonna do this. Kara. I had to do this. Striker's right. I agreed to fight for us. For you. Fighting was the only thing I knew how to do. I promised I'd protect you, didn't I? The only thing I was good for anymore. We have to get you out of this place, and that's what I'm gonna do. Get all of us out of this place. No matter what. We good? Kara, Just then, the door opened. We all stood straight up. I swiped the cigarette from Match and took one more hit before stomping it on the ground. Hi, Nishoku. Welcome to Jordan. Hey, username. Welcome back. The warden stepped in, along with what must have been the registrar. This was it. Lights! This them? Registrar looked disappointed in what we saw. Feeling was mutual. High class looking stuffed suit and glasses. Told you, didn't I? Marriage made in a psych ward was these 3. Air Warden's nose looked as crooked as ever. I'd have liked to fix it for him with a couple good haymakers. Alright, prisoners. IDs? Prisoners will recite their identification. A Block, 777. Starkova Elmira. K Block, 360. Walker, Margaret. Just stay calm. K Block, 70. Nakandakari, Kera. Let Striker do the talking.
Crowley underscore the underscore trashman gets to pet the snake.
Your intentions to join Steel? Correct. And which team will be taking you on? We'll be forming our own team. You 3? Yes. Forming your own team? Yes. He was laughing. Really? Yes, is there a problem? That bastard's actually laughing at us. No problem. No problem at all. He didn't stop grinning, so I didn't stop fantasizing about tearing his teeth out. Which of you ladies will be the contestant? I shot him my most ladylike "screw you" glare. Bastard just scanned me up and down with his 4 eyes before turning back to Striker. Your contestant looks a little weak. I'd have lit him up if Striker didn't interrupt. Oh, poor thing. The guards had her digging through mealtime again. Of course she would be anemic. Are you surprised? Match had been stewing this entire time, and by this point, she looked about ready to burst. Don't worry. She'll be healthy for her debut. Uh-huh. Oh, no. That's, even though Match's expression changed, still registrar. Uh-huh. Source of funding? Partnering firm? Independent. Okay. Contestant class. Oh yes, we're planning to... Alternative! Where did that come from? I never heard Match sound so confident in front of someone she didn't know. Even Stryker was shocked. An alternative? Oh, yes sir. She's kind of wearing what I'm wearing, but in a different color. She's got... I think she's wearing like a jumpsuit, but she's wearing it around her waist. I'm wearing a tank top. She seems to be wearing more of a sports bra fit. Bit more of a sporty fit, keep them tight and secure. This one keeps them loose. Similar shapes and colors, but not quite, compa. What a good paw job. Paw job? Paw job? It's true, that Pumpy did give me a good paw job. Something tells me tail jobs are in order as a thank you. How do you feel about that, Crowley? No, that is wrong. We wish to enter the extra class. No, we don't. We want alternative. Jesus, are you girls serious about this or not? This isn't vacation planning, you know. You realize what steel is, don't you? Can I speak to my team real quick, sir? Go ahead. Take your time. I've got all day. Match, what the hell? This truly is not the time. No, listen to me, both of y'all. You guys keep saying doing this is for me. Well, I've decided that if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it my way. Then what's the other way? Alternative class? You're worried about Kara, yes? The extra class has the highest survival rate. The armor suit is much more. Extra has cast cap floor we have to reach. Alternative doesn't. And suit modification extra is heavily restricted. Stryker, if you really want to help me, if this is the only way, you know I'll go along with your plan. But I'm not letting you blow all your money just to hit extra's cap floor when you just plain don't have to. And Kara? I knew what she was gonna say. Match, I told you that's... Let me finish! I'm gonna build you a suit. A suit that no one else in this whole sport has the guts to build. A suit that'll keep my friend safe. Her friend. Match? Please, I can't do it unless I have total freedom. No restrictions. It's alternative or nothing. Kara, you promised to protect me. I believe in you. Just let me return the favor. I need you to believe in me, okay? I used to think I'd met every kind of person there was. And every single one of them instilled the same disgust that drove me to push them away with both hands. But I never once in my life met anyone like Match. A few weeks before that, felt like this girl didn't even know how to talk. Now she's calling me her friend? Just because of what happened on the first night inside? Just because we shared a cell after that? Was it really okay for me to be her friend? Kara? I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know how or why things ended up the way they did. I only knew two things for sure. 1. Match didn't belong in prison. She was framed. 2. Whenever I look at her, I couldn't help but feel like smiling. Is that what a friend is? If it is, I figured it was okay. Still, that kind of person's really hard to have around. We've got a tough girl image to uphold. God, you're really annoying, you know that? Really? You do it? Oh, sure, hell. What have I got to lose? Stryker? As you wish. Moi Solonchka. Shall we tell the registrar? Tell me what now? We want alternative. Really? We're sure about that. Sure as shooting. Your guys' funeral. Suit chassis model? Standard tactical. Any engineering kits? Low level, custom tool set. Weapons? Oh, self-curated. I've got a couple ideas. Okay. All new Entrant team members must acknowledge that steel is an android combat-centered sport and that hazards contained within can and may result in serious injury or death of the contestant. Bring it. Yes, sir. But of course, any Entrant team that manages to successfully qualify for and complete a Steel Inferno final event shall be awarded a full pardon for any and all crimes committed under the jurisdiction of the Japanese government. Yes, sir, we understand. Lastly, for the purpose of the related to the identification, tournaments, broadcast, merchandising, and advertising, each new entrant team is required to have a unique title provided by the team members, but owned by the trademark by Steel. You guys got a name or what? There it is! Title drop, Firestarters. Is this real steel mixed with Dead Man Wonderland? I have not seen either, so your guess is as good as mine. You know, I fully anticipated a title drop, but not a bad demo drop either. Not a bad. Calling it there. Title drop. Okay, alright. Definitely gives a good mix of... We'll do a little bit of arcade. Although it looks to be the same as exactly what the simulation was. Damn shame. Also, I like how I adjusted my controls, only for the game to immediately enter visual novel only mode. And then for the demo to come to an end. Prepare to fight in Silent Hill. I was kind of hoping the demo would have one more arena, but oh well. I see you, little shit, out the fucking park. Hey buddy, can I have some armor? Ammo works too, I suppose. God, now I'm kind of like... I've already Pavloved myself to hitting C to do the melees. Now I have to relearn my usual melee setup. Yo, okay, so I will say, since this is just a repeat of the things we did in the tutorial, this feels real fucking good. Literally, my only gripe with this game is that I can't change the options while I'm in game, and that the default keybinds are a little awkward. It makes sense now that I looked at them. Q for shotgun, E for railgun, R for rocket launcher. That's not as bad as it's making out to be. But who dare? But because it's so non-conventional, it really threw me off. I get it, they only want you reaching for the buttons literally closest to you. It makes a lot of sense. They don't want you, like, you know, reaching out for all these other buttons. Because, like, you really gotta, like, take your fingers off of walls to reach over. However, that's pussy shit. I played all of Quake 1, 2, and 4, and Turbo Overkill, while reaching all the way to fucking 9. Alright? Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Let me use my number keys. Alright? I got a buddy who doesn't really play boomer shooters, so he fucking hates when he has to reach for any button over 3. Not me, though. That's part of the fun. Also, look at how much... Maybe it's just because I got some practice in, but look at how much better I'm doing now that I know my controls and my settings a lot better. Stage clear. We used a rocket launcher last time. Can I get the railgun? Fuck no, I can't. Hi, silly boy Jay. Welcome to joining. How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. Home run! And also, now that I know that, oh, red is the indicator for where your next enemy is going to be. This special stage shit, really good. What? That didn't kill you? Oh, right, special stage. Only use melee. And the ground pound is good. Bam! You know, it's almost a shame that this game is first person, because I think the visual of a hot anime girl in tight, in skin-tight bodysuit, fucking grinding on rails, and swinging at a motherfucker with a bat as she passes by them. Real fucking hot. Real hot visual there. Real cool visual. But it's first person. But like, the game works better first person. I get it, I get it. Hell, I'm more likely to play it because it's first person. Cause y'all know I love my FPS game. I guess we'll just have to be the change you want to see in the world. I guess I'll just have to commission art of said character swinging at a robot with the bat as she's like grinding right past it. Hitting that ka-chunk. Damn. See you later, Slammer. Oh, you thought this was the drop? This was the drop of the Snek video game. What do you mean drop of the Snek? What are you talking about? What is this bit? Why am I not picking up on it? You agreed. Glad you agreed with me, 𝐼𝐸𝐬. Nice. Doing alright? Hell yeah, glad to hear it, silly boy Jay. Well, welcome for joining. We're just checking out some Steam Next Fest demos. This one is Firestarters. Rocket launcher. Railgun. Here we go. Shame I'm too broke for everything else. Oh yeah, that's a railgun. Double whammy. Triple kill. 4 on the floor. I do think it's kind of funny though that like, okay, all your primary weapons, pistol, baseball bat, and mining gun, all serve a purpose. What's the point of the railgun, the shotgun, and the rocket launcher? Literally nothing, just style points. Oh, okay. Style points and big damage. Boom. That railgun feels real fucking nice though, I gotta say. This railgun feels great. That's some Quake railgunning right there. Damn it, where are you going? Bullet train. Yeah, this studio certainly knows how to develop sex, I think. I think this studio absolutely understands how you create sex in video game format. I'm really excited to see what the later arenas look like. Because this arena's fun. It's very beige. You know? It's very beige and bright. I'm looking forward to more nighttime arenas. Darker colors, cooler color palettes. So that the bright, fiery enemies stand out a lot more against the background, you know? Kick ass. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, that's going on the wish list. Yeah, that's probably a day one purchase. That fucking rules. That was Firestarters. I think I really like the visual novel aspect. I think the VN aspect should have been toned down a bit for the tutorial to give the player time to just kind of really settle into the gameplay mechanics of it all. Especially because, like, while I'm in combat, while I'm in-game, right? While I'm in-game, in combat fighting, having to stop just so I can read a line, hit F, realign, hit F, slows it down a little bit. But once I was just allowed to just do it and get it, and I adjusted my controls, that felt pretty sexy. That felt pretty good. All right. Let's do one more demo. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll do another demo and see how I'm feeling. I did say today was going to be a quickie, but headache has not returned. So I am good.